Here the clue in the sentence is avid descriptions of his character's clothes. So let's write that down. Avid descriptions of his character's clothes. And so we actually need a word that fits that blank. And so I'm guessing most people can't come up with an exact word for that, because relating to clothes is probably the closest thing maybe you can come up with, and that's absolutely fine. When coming up with our own word here, we don't need to have it exactly one word. So related to clothes. Now we go through the answer choices, and didactic. Didactic means trying to impart a lesson or instructing something. So that doesn't make sense. Syntactical has to do with syntax, the way a sentence is put together. That doesn't make sense either. Irrelevant. Well, related to clothes, maybe that's somewhat irrelevant. So we'll keep it. And again, this is how you should work through these text completions. You should be careful not to eliminate something right off the bat, but keep it and see if there are better answers. Then we see sartorial. And I'm guessing most people do not know the word sartorial. It is a difficult word. And then we move on to E, which is frivolous. So something is frivolous, it's trifling, it's unimportant. Kind of similar to irrelevant here. And so you may see yourself kind of vacillating and battling between these two answer choices. Which one is better? Well, a character's clothes are kind of trifling and unimportant. Maybe they're relevant, but they're not really important. So I'm going to go with frivolous. And you circle E, and then like 90% of people, you get this question wrong. And the reason I know that, of course, is in the back of the book. That is the back of this official guide for the revised GRE. We see the stat for each question. And this is the question, the verbal section, that most people miss, because I'm guessing they come down between this struggle. But there's an important part of the sentence. Note, after it says blank concerns, it also says, although worthy of attention. If something is frivolous, it's not worthy of attention. If something is irrelevant, it is not worthy of attention. And therefore the answer has to be D, which, well, what does sartorial mean? Of or relating to clothes. And this word has an interesting history or provenance, and it relates to the sartorius muscle in our leg. In the back of our leg, you have something called the sartorius muscle. And the reason that this means of or relating to clothes is a tailor. When a tailor stitches or mends clothes, he or she folds his or her legs. And they put their legs up in such a way that they have to use the sartorius muscle. Therefore, the connection is, tailors use sartorius muscles, tailors deal with clothes, sartorial now means of or relating to clothes. Interesting tidbit. Not necessarily the most important GRE word you have to know. More importantly, the takeaway from this is to note all the parts of the sentence, because sometimes when you're down to a couple of answers, you don't want to just look at the main clue, which we had up here, the average descriptions of the clothes, but you want to look at the whole sentence, because there could be something hiding there that helps you get at the best answer.